Hi, I'm Bill Pritchard, and at Beacon Hill we're very often asked by our agents what we're seeing in the marketplace and what differences we're seeing as the year has progressed. So we've gotten together today with our top producers from around the country to try to let you know a little bit about what we're seeing in our different geographies and our different areas that we focus. So I thought we'd start with Brett Amick from the South Central region and see if Brett can share some observations with you.
I'm Brett Amick. I run the Dallas office, and we have the territory of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Kansas. And what we're seeing a great deal of these days are a growth in project policies. The contractors are seeing a lot more opportunities to do new projects and to reach out to a broader marketplace that they didn't have in the last couple of years. And with that comes a need for contractual for pollution and other professional type of products that we didn't have in the past.
Sounds good. Mike, what about you? What are you seeing?
Mike Ty, Region 2, primarily deal with Northeast brokers and Mid-Atlantic. Seeing a couple different things in the marketplace, seeing a lot of transactional opportunities for site pollution, which has been pretty productive for me, as well as seeing a lot of contractor pollution requests for projects and things like that. And I'm also seeing a shakeout of standard line product accounts, manufacturers, chemical accounts, whereby standard market would write it and they realize that there's pollution exposure on it and they're getting off it. So we're able to do not only the pollution piece of it, but also the general liability and products coverage. So that's been a big hit for me as well.
Well, sounds good. My territory is most of the Mid-Atlantic, except for what Mike does, and a variety of other states sort of spread out across the country. And I think the biggest changes I've seen in the last year is certainly positive momentum in the economy overall, which has been, I think, a great thing for all of us. Our accounts are certainly a little more successful this year than they were last year. I'm seeing just a huge spike in non-environmental contractors needing pollution coverage, and very often that's driven by contractual requirements. Sometimes it's the contractor trying to differentiate themselves from their competition by having broader coverage and being able to evidence a higher professionalism to their clients. Like Mike, I'm seeing a lot of transactional, site-driven business where businesses are selling properties or buying properties or expanding their operations and want to ensure that pollution exposure. So in general, definitely an upward trend in opportunities, an upward trend in the business we're writing, and a lot of overall growth that's been good for us in our territory. Bob, what do you have?
I'm Bob Varnes. I'm brand new to Beacon Hill, and I'll be handling the western region, western part of the United States, Colorado, California, Wyoming, Idaho, New Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada. Most recently I've been involved with construction risks, and generally I've seen a firming of the market in that area. Pricing's getting a little more solid in that arena. My targets are to develop business in the new area and see what we can do and find out what our product lines are and where we're going to have our strengths.
Great.
And saving the best for last. I'm Amanda Duncan, and I'm the manager of Beacon Hill's underwriting division, Partner One Environmental. So from an underwriting perspective, we're seeing a lot of growth with our current insureds as some of our smaller businesses are having good years as the economy continues to recover. And we're also seeing some firmer rates out there, which should be good news for all of us. Very high demand right now, as Bill mentioned earlier, for contractors' pollution liability on a monoline basis, as you have a lot of contractors being required by their contracts with their project owners to carry the coverage. We're also seeing a spike, as Mike mentioned, in site pollution liability. The request for that is coming in from both a transactional basis as well as site owners looking at their exposures and realizing that they do not have coverage in place with some of their other policies. So we're really looking forward to continuing with the growth with the firmer rates and hopefully even adding to our product lines as the end of the year progresses.
So great. So overall, I think summing up for everybody, we've seen a very strong 2012. We're very optimistic about the direction the marketplace is moving. Competitively, we think the carriers and products we work with are some of the finest in the industry, and we look forward to having questions from anybody who wants to call and ask and talk about an encounter or an opportunity. We'd love to help you. Thank you.